السلام عليكم. معكم الدكتورة زين من مجموعة الوطن الدولية، برنامج دبلوم كلية كامبريدج التقنية، مادة اللغة الإنجليزية 101، محاضرة رقم 4. خلينا اليوم نبدأ ونشوف إيش درسنا. خلينا نشوف أول إشي. اليوم رح ناخد count و uncountable nouns، يعني nouns the nouns that we can count and nouns that we cannot count and how we use some and any. And we're gonna learn about how to use I like, I'd like, and we're gonna learn to use please, before I start, all of you, all your cameras should be turned off and all your mics are off when I'm speaking. Just when I ask you to say something, you can turn on your mics. Please close your cameras, all of you. Okay, so again, today we're gonna talk about count and uncountable nouns. We're gonna use some and any. We're gonna learn about I like, I'd like, how much or how many. We're gonna learn about food and drinks. We're gonna also do like some exercises regarding these things. So let's take, you all can see my screen, I guess. So let's take the first picture. Look at the picture. Which food did you like as a young child? Which didn't you like? Were you a fuzzy eater? Tell the class. You know what's a fuzzy eater? Fuzzy eater is a picky eater. Yani a person who doesn't eat all the food. He prefers some food. He doesn't like this food. We call him fuzzy eater. So fuzzy eater is a person who doesn't like to eat anything. He like have specific things that he can eat. So who can tell me which food did they like as a child? And I don't want you to say like apple, tomato. I want a sentence. I want to hear you speak. So you can raise your hand and open your mic one by one. Who would like to start first? I'll start. I'll explain to you how we use. When I was a child, I liked eating bananas. And as a child, I liked eating strawberries. But I didn't like to eat oranges. And I need sentences similar to this to see how well you can form sentence. Who would like to start? Or if you don't want to speak, you can write it on your chat. Okay, let's write something in the chat. Who can answer this question? What did you like to eat as a child? Okay. Okay, I guess you know all of these things in the picture here. We can do number 3. Which one? Which list already has plural nouns? Can you answer me? And we need to complete the sentence with is or are. Broccoli is only one, so we say broccoli is good for you. Tomatoes, Here, tomatoes is plural, so we use tomatoes are good for you. Apple juice. Apple juice. What do you think? Apple juice is singular or plural? It is singular. So apple juice is delicious. Apples are delicious. So apples, because it's not just one apple, it's many apples, we use are. So now we need to learn when we're gonna use some, when we're gonna use any. Who can tell me when do we use some and when do we use any? So in English, we have countable nouns and we have uncountable nouns. This means countable nouns is the nouns that we can count, like one apple, two apples, three apples, one banana. But can we count milk? Milk is uncountable. We cannot count milk. So if I want to say, these are the countable nouns, the things that I can count. Anything that I can count, we call it countable nouns. Anything that I cannot count, like tea, milk, rice, these are uncountable nouns. Countable nouns, they use a and an. But the uncountable nouns, the one that we cannot count, they cannot use a and an. I'll give you an example so we can understand what I'm talking about. I ate an apple. Why did I use an here? Why did I use an? I used an because apple is countable. When I can count it, I use an. So I ate an apple. When it's uncountable, how can I use this sentence? So I say, there isn't any milk. There isn't any milk. Why did I use any? Because it's uncountable. I cannot count the milk. So I use any. We use an here. I said an apple, not a apple. Why? Because I have the vowel A. When I see the first letter starts with a vowel, I use an. If it starts like I ate and banana, no. Why? Because the B is consonant, is not a vowel, so I use a. We need to distinguish when do we use an and when do we use a. So I use an with countable nouns when I have a vowel, and I use a with countable nouns when there is consonant. Someone has a question? So I hope this the differentiating between countable and uncountable nouns are clear for you. It's easy. Anything you can count, we use for it a and an. We use a for the word when it starts with a consonant, and we use an when the word starts with a vowel. For uncountable noun, I use any. The word any. There isn't any milk. How are we going to use some and any? In what time, in what situation do I use some and any? We use some for positives offers. Yani, there are some apples. There are some apples. I know there are apples, but I don't know how many. So I use there are some apples there. It is positive. I know I have apples, but I don't know how many. So I use I have some apples. Oh, there are some apples. When do I use any? Why do I use any? For negative, and when I'm forming a question. Yani, if I don't have apples, I say I don't have any apples. So any is for the negative. If I don't have apples, I say I don't have any apples. So some for positive, any for negative. And also any, we use it with the question. If I want to ask you, like, do you have some apples? How do I ask this question? I ask, do you have any apples? Or do you have any eggs? So any, we use it, as I said, for negative questions, for negative and for a question. So if I want to ask you a question and to ask if you have something like apples or bananas or bread, whatever, the question would be, do you have any eggs? Do you have any bread? Do you have any apple? Do they have any bread? Does he have any? It doesn't change. This is the rule. When we're going to do a question to ask how much you have or how many you have, we use any. When do we use much? When do we use much? Because I know this much and how many we usually get confused by it. So I need you to know we use much with uncountable nouns. Anything that I cannot count, I use much for it. Yani, if I want to ask you about the rice that you have, I want to know the amount of the rice you have. How can I ask you? Can I ask you how many rice do you have? Can you count the rice? No. As long as I cannot count it, I will use much. So the question would be, how much rice do you have? See? So much, we need to learn to memorize this. Much, we use it with uncountable nouns. How much rice do you have? How much tea do you have? Because we cannot count it. Anything uncountable, we use much when we're forming the question for it. We're talking about countable and uncountable nouns. I use many with countable nouns. Yani if I can count the books, how many books I have, if I can count the apples that I have, if I can count the apples, the bananas, the eggs, I use how many. How many books are there? How many eggs do you have? How many apples do you have? So, a lot of, when do we use a lot of? When do we use a lot of? We use it for both. If you have something too much of it, there are a lot of coffee. There are lots of apples. There are a lot of, we can use this word. It combines the two, countable and uncountable together. I have lots of coffee. There is a lot of coffee. So when we have a huge amount of something, even if it's countable or uncountable, I can use a lot of from it. Okay, also we're gonna learn today about polite offers and requests. How can I ask something politely? Here we have Duncan and Nick are in Roman's Italian restaurant. Read conversation with waiters. Let's see how they use the form of polite offers or requests. Good evening, guys. Are you ready to order? I think we are. What would you like, Nick? Pasta, of course. I love pasta. I'd like the spaghetti bolognese. So, I'd like هي اختصار ل I would like. So I would like spaghetti bolognese. This is a polite offer or request. When I'm requesting something, I want to request it in a polite way, if I'm in a restaurant or if I'm eating out, I'd like a can of Pepsi. I'd like some tomatoes. So this is for us to know how we can order in a polite way. Some for me, please. I really like spaghetti. Let's see. See, Hona, yes, but I don't like red wine. I'd like a glass of dry white, if that's okay. I'd like. So we use I'd like when when we want to sound polite, when we are asking something from people. Instead of yani, if you go to a restaurant and you told the waiter, I want coffee, we consider this is rude. A much more nice way to say it, or polite way, we can use I'd like some coffee. I'd like a cup of coffee. Okay. Now let's go. Today the topic is the thing we're focusing on is very little, is not that much, but let's see. Are these usually so? Let's try to do number one. Count and uncount nouns. C is for countable and the U is for uncountable nouns. Try to fill this. Answer it in your chat. I'll give you 2 minutes to try to answer the 16 of it, just to know if you can differentiate between countable and uncountable nouns. Can you see my screen?
Yes, doctor, we can see it clearly.
Yes, okay. So please answer it for like 2 minutes. I need to see your answer in the chat. I guess I have a problem with the internet. I don't know. Okay. Okay, so let's do, who wants to do the first one? Who, or give me all the answers?
I mean,
Yes, please.
they have some cheese
Hmm?
on the first one, right?
Yes, the first one. Is it countable or uncountable? So cheese is uncountable.
Yeah.
Yes. Apple.
Apple, yeah. The
Is it
countable.
countable? Hmm?
Countable.
Countable. Okay, go ahead, continue. Number 3.
Number 3 is food.
Yes.
Yeah,
it
and
countable?
countable.
Uncountable. Okay.
Yeah.
Biscuits.
Biscuits. And countable also.
Biscuits are countable. You
They-
can count the biscuits.
yeah, it's true.
Okay, so countable is something I can count. Uncountable is something I cannot count.
Yeah, we understand it.
Okay. Yes. Bread.
Bread and countable.
Uncountable bread.
Yeah.
Milk.
Milk, the countable.
Hmm?
And countable.
Okay. Yes. And chip.
Chip and the countable.
Countable.
Yeah.
The 1 chip, 2 chip, single chip. It's countable. Tomatoes.
Tomato. Yeah, the countable also.
Countables. Fruit.
Yeah. The food and countable.
Uncountable. Yeah, because we're talking about the whole fruit. Pasta.
Yeah. Pasta.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the countable.
Pasta is uncountable. You cannot count 1 pasta, 2 pasta.
Yeah, that is true.
Uncountable because it's a bunch of bananas.
Banana. Yeah, the countable.
Countable. Tea.
The tea uncountable.
Eggs.
Egg countable.
Water.
And countable.
Strawberry.
Strawberry. I don't
1
think so. Yeah.
1 strawberry, 2 strawberries.
Yeah.
3
Yeah.
strawberries.
The countable.
Yes, countable. Butter.
But uncountable.
Uncountable because we say a block of butter, 2 blocks of butter.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it is uncountable. Okay. Good. I can see all your answers are correct actually.
Okay.
Thank you. So, look at the information about Sasha and Bill. Complete the sentences about them. I'll make it smaller. Okay. Here are the sentences about Sasha and Bill. We have 6 sentences. We need to fill the gaps from the box. Yani Sasha likes going to the cinema and so does Bill. Why I said this? Because we can going to the cinema. So Sasha likes going to the cinema and so does Bill. Try to do the rest, complete the rest, so we can continue with the other exercise. Please, all your mics should be turned off. Okay.
Doctor, what am I supposed to do actually in this exercise? Like filling up the gaps with the word. Yeah.
We have, okay, so we have like some explanation about Sasha and some about Bill. Yani on the weekend, what they are interested in. So Sasha going to the cinema, going to the restaurant. So Sasha likes going to the cinema and so does Bill. Bill likes going to the theater. We just need to fill the sentence. from what's written here.
Okay, I get it.
Okay. Correct, Asma. It did. Let me see. Going to the restaurant. Great. Okay. Who can answer them? Anybody want to answer these questions?
I may go for number 2 and 3 actually.
Yes, of course. Yes, so you can do them all if you want.
I actually didn't finish it yet, so yeah.
Oh, it's okay. It's okay. We can do it together. That's fine.
All right. Sounds like I don't know what's the answer of number 2 though.
Okay, Bill likes, here it says he's interested in going to the cinema. So Bill likes
Going to
the theater. Because he likes, it says here on Bill going to the cinema and the theater. So he likes doing these things. So Bill likes going to the theater.
So
You
yeah, I get it. But what's the meaning of theater?
theater. Theater is هو المسرح.
Okay.
Okay, the place where actors do plays. Plays هي المسرحية.
Yeah,
Play
more like a
is
show.
Yes, it's like a show, but play exactly is المسرحية. When two actors are going into a stage and performing the play, this is what we call a theater. For actors to perform some play, okay?
Okay, I get it now. All right, so number 3 basically is going to Sasha likes going to restaurants, but Bill likes cooking dinner for friends.
Yes. Okay.
Okay, number 4. Sasha likes relaxing somewhere hot, but Bill like exploring old cities. Yeah,
See,
that's
good.
what I've done. Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually didn't go any farther, so
it's okay. Sasha likes but will on a long walks. So Sasha likes swimming and sunbathing, but Bill likes going on a long walks. Sunbathing, do you know what sunbathing is?
I have no clue.
Sunbathing is when you go to the sea or to a pool and you lay in the sun to get darker, to have like a tan, to change your skin color. Okay, this is sunbathing. We call it sunbathing. We can call it like tanning as well, and we can call it sunbathing. So sunbathing, usually when we go to the sea or the pool, we want to swim and we want to change our color because of the sun, okay?
Okay.
They both like
reading books.
Exactly. So I can see all your answers are correct. You're answering Okay. Let's do number 4. So we need to match. I'm hungry. When I'm hungry, which one goes with it? It goes with B. I'd like something to eat. I'm hungry. So the polite way of requesting some food would be I'd like something to eat. Okay? So we're gonna continue there, or we can do them together if anybody would like to answer.
Yeah, I would like to actually.
Okay.
Me,
Said.
teacher.
Asma. Said, let's give some time to Asma. And
Yes,
we
of course.
can come back.
Can I?
Thank you, Said. Yes, of course.
Number 2, I'm thirsty.
Mm-hmm.
I would like a drink. D.
Okay.
Can I do the other one?
Yes, of course. Go ahead. Finish number A and B if you want.
Okay. Okay.
Uh-huh.
I have too much work. I
Mhm.
would like a holiday for A.
Good.
Or I am hot.
Okay.
I would like an ice cream.
Okay, that's good.
Okay. The others, another one can do, or
And yes, you go ahead, Asma. You can do it.
I didn't do them, but it's okay. I'm tired. I would like to go to bed. I would like to go to bed for F.
Okay.
It's my birthday. I would
Sure.
like to have a party.
Okay.
I don't have any money. I
Sorry,
would like
guys.
to be a millionaire.
Uh-huh.
Fourth, I would like to go to the cinema.
Okay, that's correct. So now we got used to how we're gonna request something politely from people. Okay. Yes. So now let's do number 2. Now we're gonna make it a question. How I'm gonna ask someone politely what they want. So I'm hungry. I'm telling you I'm hungry. How you should answer it? What would you like to eat? So let's go with this number from number 1 to 5. And let's answer them. Take 2 minutes to answer them because there are like 6 of them. And write your answers in the chat. Just 2 minutes, okay?
All right.
Let me see your answers. Okay, that's correct. Who would like to answer them?
Can I?
Yes, aside, of course.
Okay, so
Can you hear me, aside?
yeah, I can hear you clearly. I'm starting with number 2.
Yes, exactly.
All right. I am thirsty. What
Okay.
would you like to drink tonight? Or we can just have it until what would you like to drink?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, it's sufficient actually. So number 3,
Yes, it
I
is.
need a holiday. Where would you like to go? Number 4,
Okay, where would
I
you
want
like
to
to
have
go?
a party. Yeah. Number 4, I
Mhm.
want to have a party. So the answer is Who would you like to invite? Number 5, can we go to the cinema? What movie would you like to see?
Yes.
Number
exactly.
6,
What
I want
movie?
an ice cream. Yeah. Number 6, I want an ice cream. What flavor would you like to eat or to request or whatever?
What flavor would you like to have? Anything.
To have, maybe.
That's correct. Yeah. All your answers are correct. I can see from the chat. So it means now. So now we learned how to request something, and we learned how to request something politely. And we have different ways. If you remember when we were talking about could you, can you remember this thing. So now we learned there are many ways to request in English. There is not one way of requesting things. The more you practice these things, the more it sticks into your brain and you start using them more naturally. Okay, so like and would like. Let's try to answer this question, and I just want you to answer number 2, just to know if you understand the question behind this answer. So, what do you like doing at the weekend? So this question, the answer is I like going out with my friends. The answer is not I'd like to go out with my friends. Why? Who can explain? Why?
Yeah, can I?
Yes, Said.
Because he isn't asking about what do you want to do. He's actually asking about your preference.
Yes, exactly. So he's asking about, in general, what you like to do in the weekend. What do you do usually in the weekend? He's not asking about at this moment, like what you'd like to do. Okay? So this is why the answer, I'd like going out with my friends. He was not asking about the moment now, what do you want to like, what do you like to do. So let's do number 2. Who would like to answer number 2?
If it's possible, I may do it actually.
Yeah, Said, you can do it.
Yeah. So number 2 is yeah. It is your birthday. What do you want to do? I think I'm going with answer answer A. I would like to go out with my friends.
Yes. Why? Because he asked him, what do you want to do in your birthday?
Exactly.
Yes, at that moment when it's your birthday, what do you want to do? So the answer would be, I'd like to go out with my friends. That's correct. Who can do number 3?
Yeah. Actually, someone did it. Yeah, they wrote it down in the chat.
Yeah, but okay, you can speak it out.
All right. Number 3, what's your favorite color? The answer is B, correct. I like blue because it's asking about my preference, you know? What do I actually love? Isn't asking
Yes,
about something that what do you want to do? Yeah.
Yes, exactly. Okay. And number 4, which shirt do you
Number
want?
4,
The
which
blue
shirt?
one or
Yeah, go for it. I'm sorry.
or the white one? Go ahead, decide. You answer.
Which shirt do you
I just
want?
did
The blue one or the white one? I would like the blue one.
Yes, because he's asking now which one, which shirt do you want? And number 5 and number 6.
We are having a party at our house next Saturday. Yeah, would you like to come?
Yes, because he's asking, would you like to come?
Actually, if the answer A was do you want to come, then both are right, but B is more polite.
Yes, we are having a party at our house next Saturday. Do you like to come? It's like, it's not polite. It's informal. So would you
exactly.
like to come? It's much more politer to ask. That's good. Okay. And
Yeah.
number 6, the last one.
We have a new teacher. She is German. Do you like her or what do you like her? Yeah, no, A. The answer A. Do you like her?
Do you like her? Exactly. Okay, let's do number 2 as well. I want to see your answers in the chat. They're just 6 sentences. Just write number 1 and the answer.
Okay, you get what you're asking for.
Yeah. So number 2, complete the sentence using like or would like. Jane has hundreds of cookbooks. She likes cooking. Okay. We didn't say she would like to cook because she likes cooking. She has hundreds of cookbooks. Okay. And number 6. Okay, so now all of them are answered. So number 2, it's Helen's birthday next week. She would like
Doctor, I feel like there is a lot of answers for question number 2.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah,
what
because
did you
I
answer?
answered, we would like, yeah, what I've answered is, we would like going to a restaurant, and we may just like complete the sentence with to celebrate it, you know?
Okay, it's okay. Yeah, the rest of the sentence, that's fine. But the issue is with it's Helen's birthday next week. So here we say we would like to go, or she would like to go to a restaurant, because we're expressing like her wish or her preference. It's not something that this like a complete statement that she likes to go to a restaurant. No, it's her birthday, so she prefers, or she wishes to go to a restaurant. Yani if somebody comes to you and he tells you, oh, it's your birthday today, what would you like to do? This is the question would be, right? What would you like to do? So your answer would be, I'd like to go somewhere. Okay, so did we get it? So it's not just, I'm not asking you like about something you usually like. No, I'm asking about something specific. So it's your preference at that moment. What do you prefer at that moment, in that date or something? So here we need to say, it's Helen's birthday next week. So we can ask ourselves the question, what does Helen want to do on her birthday? She'd like to go to a restaurant. Okay, is it clear?
Yes, 100%.
Okay, let's move to number 3. My car is 20 years old. I'd like a new one because I'm expressing a wish. Okay, so you can continue with number 4, 5, and 6.
All right. There's a good film on TV tonight. Would you like to watch it?
Okay.
Number 5. We go to Switzerland every winter. We like skiing.
Exactly. Why? We use this because we are
talking
like,
about something we
usually do. Usually like to do.
Exactly.
So number 6.
Number 6. Sarah thinks her house is very small. The answer is she would like having, or maybe we say she would like buying a bigger one, or we can just say she would like a bigger one. Is that possible? Or
she'd like a bigger one, or she'd like a bigger one, because also so no, this is Sarah thinks her house is very big, is very small. She likes a bigger one. We're not talking about Sarah's wish here. We're just talking about Sarah saying a fact about her house, that it's very small. So we think that she likes the bigger one. Okay? So I'll explain to you when do we use would like. We use would like in a sentence to express polite desires or a want. So there are 3 main usages for would like. The first one is when we're offering something. If I want to offer you something, I would say, for example, would you like some tea? So it's a nice way of offering. So the first one when we use would like for is offering. The second thing is requesting something. When I want to request something, if I'm at a bank, I want to request something. If I'm at a restaurant, at a market, in our daily life, I want to request anything from anyone, I would say, I would like the bill, please. I'd like a cup of coffee. We would like a table. This is the second main usages of would like. Requesting something. If I'm requesting something, I would say I would like, we would like, he would like. And the third one is we use it when we are expressing a preference or wish. So when we are stating a desire or an action or an outcome, anything we are expressing a preference or a wish. Preference means ايش انت بتفضل، أفضلية يعني، تفضيل, what you prefer. So for example, I would like to travel to Japan next year. This is my wish. I wish I can do this. Or I can say she would like him to finish the project by Friday. This is, she wishes this thing. Okay, so is it clear when do we use would like?
Yeah, it's clear. But I want to actually have a question for number 6. I have a quick question. I answered with she would like having, and I add a verb here, having.
What did you add? She like having.
Yeah.
Sarah thinks her house is a very small. Yeah, you can do this because actually there isn't like, you cannot say she thinks a bigger one. يعني she likes a bigger one. It can be she likes a bigger one. If we're not gonna add any verb to it, so it will be she likes a bigger one. Okay, because we cannot add. Usually when we have a question like this, we're not allowed to add anything. I mean, like if we're doing an exam or something, you cannot add any verb that is not there in the question. Did you get me, Usaid?
Yes, I got you.
Yeah, so yani, just to answer this question in case of an exam or something, it says Sarah thinks her house is very small. You know you cannot add anything from your own self, so the answer would be, and you need to fill it with like. So Sarah likes a bigger one. Because if you're gonna add a verb, the whole sentence will be different, so it will be the wrong answer. This is just a clue for you when you're answering exams. Okay.
All right.
Okay. So we don't have like listening, so we can also do these things to correct the form of the question. If you have like, just take like 3 minutes, solve the question, make the correct question out of them, type your answers in the chat, and
Doctor, we just reordering the words,
yes,
right? We're not
yes,
adding
yani,
any. Yeah.
no, without any adding. Yeah, table 2. Can we have a table for 2, please? No, just like reordered it in a good sentence structure. Actually, this unit doesn't have a lot of grammar, it just has this kind of small grammary thing. We will repeat them again. Okay, I can see your answers. Correct. Okay, so we reached number 5. Okay, who would like to start?
I would
Who
like
would like
actually
to
to.
answer? Okay, let's give a chance to Asma outside. Maybe Asma.
Okay.
Asma? Yes, Asma.
Yeah, I'm here.
Mhm.
What would you like to drink? Number
Okay.
3, are you ready to order?
Mm-hmm.
Number 4, I would like the steak, please.
Uh-huh.
Number 5, how would you like it cooked? How would you like it?
Cooked.
Number cooked. Do you want water? Or are you still fizzy? I didn't do that.
Okay, you didn't. We have two types of water. We have water, like the normal water that we drink. Usually, if you're in a restaurant, because there's this water that has bubbles inside it. So the
Yeah.
water that has bubbles inside it in restaurants is called fizzy water. Okay?
Okay.
And the normal water, they call it, yani, you can call it still water, you can call it normal water, you can call it water alone, but some people say like still water. Okay? So
Yeah,
still,
thank you.
it's the description of water, and fizzy is to describe the water that we're drinking. Okay?
Okay. So can I go for number 7 or?
I will do number 6. Would you, do you want still or fizzy water?
Do you want
Do you
still
want still or fizzy water? This is the question, okay?
Yeah, okay.
Okay. Go ahead with number 7.
Okay. Could we have the bill, please?
Mm-hmm.
Is service included?
Is service included? That's correct. All your answers are correct. Okay, now we reach to some, any, much, and many. Okay, so complete the sentence with some or any. We already, let me again just remind you, maybe we forgot. When do we use some and when do we use any? So I said we use some for positive offers or offers, like if I have it, if it's positive, sorry, I use some. If I don't have it, I use any. Okay, so here I see a negative in the first question. I see the negative, directly I'll put any. This is how we can distinguish. If I'm using not, I will use any. If the sentence is positive, I use some. Okay, I'll do number 2 for you, and then you can start from number 3 to 10. Are there some letters for me? No, this is the question. So are there any letters for me this morning? Because we said when do a question, we use any. So are there any letters for me this morning? And according to these two answers as I did, you can continue from number 3 to number 10. Take 2-3 minutes. Okay, so take answer like for Okay. One more minute and we can answer them together, or like 2 minutes. I'll give you 2 minutes. That's good. I'm seeing good answers. That's good. All of them are good. Okay, so who would like to answer them?
Can I go, teacher?
Yes, of course.
أبدأ من 3 ولا 2؟
من 3.
تمام. I never have any breakfast. You have some lovely pictures. 5. Don't buy any bread. We have lots. 6. Do you have any brother and sisters?
Do you
7.
have?
Mm-hmm. 7. There are not any shops in my village.
There aren't.
There aren't. تمام.
Aren't.
I would like some cheese. Is there any
Exact.
in the fridge?
Mm-hmm.
There was some rain last night. She doesn't have any children.
Yes, that's correct. That's correct. All of your answers are correct. I can see in the chat. So now we understand the difference between some and any. Also, let's do number 2. So now in number 2, we need to choose. We need to choose some or any and choose the correct word for the sentence. Yani the first one, would you like to listen to? It's talking about music, to music. So if we put music, and music, is it countable or uncountable? So we need some with it. Would you like to listen to some music? Okay, let's do number 2 and 8. From 2 to 8. Answer also in your chat. Take 2 minutes. Okay, I'm seeing your answers. It's really good. Okay, that's correct. I'm reading your answers.
دكتورة ممكن أسأل سؤال؟
Mhm.
أنا مش عارف إذا
Yes.
أنا أخطأت لأني بقرأ الأجوبة، بس مش دائما نحن في النفي إذا السنتنس كانت نفي أو كانت سؤال بستخدم معها الأني.
Yes,
alright.
exactly. إذا في نفي we use any.
ما له دخل إذا الكلمة countable or non-countable، صح؟
ما له دخل.
Exactly.
Okay, I guess we can do them. Who would like to answer? Who would like? Yes, please, Said.
I'm gonna start with number 2, okay?
Yes, exactly.
Okay. Right, number 2.
Yeah.
There isn't any food in the fridge. Sorry. I need to put
Correct.
some petrol in the car. It's nearly empty.
Mhm.
Do you have any stamps? I have some letters to post.
Uh-huh.
Do we have any eggs? I could
Mhm.
make an omelette. Can I
Okay.
have some chips with my stick? I met some
Exactly.
friends from school last night. Last not least, number 8, I would like some ice in my water, please.
Exactly, correct. I can see all your answers are correct. I'm happy to see that. It means that we understand now when we use some and how we use any. So let's do number, what is it? Number much and many. Do we remember much and many? When did we use them? How did we use them? Much, we use it with, just to remind you, much we use them with uncountable nouns and many with countable nouns. So the first one, how many students are there in your class? Why did we use many? Because we can count the students. Okay, so now continue these images. Also take like 2 minutes to continue them. Write your answers in the chat and let's discuss them together. Yes, correct. Correct. That's nice. Aside. Okay, aside, then you're gonna do this exercise. Yes, exactly. You need to. Aside, just to differentiate some stuff. If you can, there are in English there are some irregular things happen that we just need to memorize them. Sometimes you can find it your way with logic. Like, okay, I can count apples, I can count bananas, but I cannot count rice, I cannot count tea. There is a logic to it, but some irregularity we need to memorize it. So I think I understand what you're talking about. You're talking about number 2.
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah, because for us, you think I can count my homework. I have 1 homework, 2 homework, 3 homework, 4 homework.
Yeah,
Exactly. This is what you think. Yeah, but actually homework is uncountable in English.
Yes. I think this grammar is kind of referring to the word itself.
Yes, exactly.
Kind of.
Yes, kinda. Not exactly, but kinda. Because yeah, okay, you continue, and I will explain to you once we come to this. Okay. I will explain, okay, all your answers. Okay, let me explain to you number 2. So number 2, the answer for it is how much homework do you get? In our head, you say, okay, I can count my homework. I have 1 homework, I have 2, I have 3. If somebody asks me, I can answer I have 3 or I have 4. Why do we use much when I told you we use much with the uncountable? Because English, it has like a general concept. Any type of work, like the collective of something, as how to describe it in Arabic.
Say it again. Am I trying to describe it in Arabic?
Okay, so English usually it treats some things as a general concept, like a concept of a homework. It doesn't talk about exactly homework. It's the concept of a homework, like a type of work or a collective something of tasks. Okay, it's not separated. The English doesn't separate homework as something to be separated. No, it's a whole. It's a complete thing. يعني زي مجموعة موحدة. So that's why it's uncountable. Because the homework here refers to the idea of that you need to do some work, some work. Did you get it?
حاسس اني فهمت.
Hmm?
حاسس يعني
Because the word homework, it refers to the idea or effort or the task that you're gonna do. It doesn't refer to the papers. Is it more clear now?
ايوه
Yeah,
يعني yeah he's just
yes.
like describing the word, not the idea exactly, not the work that I'm about to do or
Yes,
what I've
exactly. يعني it describe the task المهمة اللي انت رح تعملها. Not the actual papers. I'm not counting the actual papers. Okay, so that's why we use how much. Is it clear?
Yes.
Okay, so let's do number 3.
Yeah, this one is obvious actually, because it's asking about the price, and when we are asking about the price, we use how much.
Exactly. And number 4.
How many?
Exactly, because we can count. Okay. And number 5.
Coffee is non-countable, so how much coffee? Unless we are asking about the number of cups, we can say how many cups of coffee, but here we are not adding any words, so how much coffee?
Okay, so exactly how much coffee do you drink? Because we're asking about the whole. Tamam, so how much? And number 6?
Yeah, how many languages?
Exactly, how many languages do you speak? So, we're done for today. I'll just to summarize everything that we learned for today, and I will let you go. So, we talked about the countable and uncountable nouns. So, the countable nouns is the one that we actually can count 1, 2, 3, 4. An uncountable noun is the one that we cannot count. Okay? For countable, yes. And also for some and we studied some and any. So the difference between some and any is some comes for the positive. Anything that I have it, I will use some. I have some books, I have some apples. I know I have these things. It's positive that I have it. We use some. If I don't have it, if it's negative, or if I'm asking a question, we use any. I don't have any homework. I don't have any books. I don't have any bananas. I don't have any rice. It doesn't matter if it's countable or uncountable. We use any. Okay? And we use it for the question. Do you have any book? Do you have any apples? Do you have anything? With the question, we use any. When do we use much and when do we use many? We use much with uncountable. If I cannot count it, I use how much. How much rice do you have? How much tea do you have? How much anything that we cannot count, we use how much. Anything uncountable, we use much. If we can count it, we use many. Okay? How many books do you have? How many brothers do you have? How many pens do you have? Okay? And also we learned today about how to make an offer in a polite and request in a polite way. We talked about I'd like, and for the question, would you like? This is also a polite way of requesting some stuff. So this is our unit for today, talking about some, any, and how much and how many. Do you have any question?
Everything is clear.
Okay, thank you so much for today. Have a great, enjoy your evening.
As always, appreciate your hard work, Doctor. Thank you very much.
Thank you. You're welcome. Have a great day. Bye-bye.